Good evening and welcome to Peculiar People. I'm your host, Mr. Host, and we're going to be looking back on the year and look at some of the famous people who have played a big hand in the achievements they've done throughout the year. We're going to have a whole smear of people for you tonight, and they're going to share their experiences and why they're famous and why they're worthwhile individuals and so forth. So let's welcome right now my first guest, Mr. Oscar Oshkosh, a stand-up comedian who's been performing in New Prairie, Otis, Westville, and Lake Station. Here he is. Welcome to Peculiar People, Oscar. Before we get into our questioning, I would like to ask you something. Why are you wearing flippers in the dead of winter?
Well, Lloyd Bridges gave them to me, and his son wore them in Starman for a part that was cut out, so he gave them to me to wear, so I figured I'd wear them tonight in honor of Lloyd.
Yeah, Starman, that's getting about 60% of the Nielsen ratings these days, so that's a good part.
That's good
now, let's concentrate on you. When was it that you decided you wanted to pursue stand-up comedy?
Oh, probably about a year ago. About a year.
All right, and what was it that prompted you into pursuing it?
Well, really, I got tired of being a garbage man. I'd been doing it for about 5 years, and I really needed to change.
Is that right?
Yeah, I was starting to smell.
Where do you get your ideas for material and so forth with the when you perform? You know, you are a professional, and let's hear these ingenious ideas that you come up with in that brain of yours.
Well, to be truthful, really what I basically do is listen to other comics and steal their lines. But I do rearrange the material, you know, to avoid any copyright lawsuits or anything.
Well, that's the main thing. So, what big cities would you like to perform in the future?
Oh, let me see. New Buffalo, I like that. Knox, the Dewdrop Inn is there. That's a fine place. North Judson, Lowell. Lowell is good. State Police Post is there. Those are the spots for me.
You mean you're staying in the small town market? You're not moving on to the big time?
Oh, no. Small towns, that's the best place to perform.
Oh, so be it. Are you aware that, do you pattern yourself after certain well-known comics like Gary Shandling, Cosby, Buddy Hackett? Who are some of your admirers?
People like Gordy Gorman, Raunchy Ronnie, Laughing Lonnie. He's in Argus right now.
Is that right?
Yeah. Go see him, he's good.
Yeah. Are you aware that there is a city in Wisconsin with the same name as your last name?
No.
Never
heard of it.
Where do you see yourself in the future with comedy?
Probably back as a garbage man. Comedy is pretty rough.
I see. Well, what has been the most rewarding thing with doing comedy? You know, meeting the people, entertaining, hearing the laughter, you know, getting out. What's the biggest reward you get?
I hate the people, Mr. Host. Probably the thing I like most is the free meal and all the liquor I can hold. They like to see how much liquor I can hold before I can't hold it anymore. It's fun to see.
I see. Well, we want to wish you the best of luck in your career and everything else that you do. And let's hear it for Oscar Oshkosh. Don't worry. We'll be right back with a lot more.
That's an easy word to spell. Looks like Dawn.
We're back here, Peculiar People. All right. My next guest is the smartest human being in the world with an IQ of 207. She can speak 5 foreign languages, can perform trigonometry, algebra. She can name every United States president in order, not that she'd want to. And she can read the book Gone with the Wind in 10 minutes. She's here to share what it's like to be the smartest person in the world. Let's welcome Tanya Waynewood. Well, it's a great honor having you here.
Well, I could have told you that.
All right, so tell me, what are the pleasures of being the brightest person in the world?
Lately, rather boring. I get invited to dinners with politicians who ask me the same questions over and over again.
You're not interested in politics?
Oh, no. In fact, I'd rather rewrite the speeches these clowns make. I want to meet exciting people like Don Johnson and Ryan Sandberg.
How does your family handle this brilliance of yours?
I don't know. I live on my own. I received my high school diploma last year. I don't need high school. So I live in an apartment down the street from my family, but I had fun.
Such as?
My brother kept eavesdropping on me when I get big phone calls. So you know what I did? I rigged my door keyhole with a squirt gun. When he looked in it, I squirt him in the eye with ammonia.
Isn't that being a little harsh?
No! I tried to get acid, but I couldn't find any.
What are your future plans?
I'm going to perform in Vegas. I get billing with Wayne Newton.
I'll be darned. Gosh, so you're going to sing, huh?
No, I'm going to do a dog act. Plus, I'm going to New York to pursue a modeling career.
Well, another Brooke Shields, maybe?
Oh, that dog! I'm insulted.
Do you have an agent?
Yes, I do.
I bet he asks quite a bit for all the bookings and so forth that he gets for you.
Absolutely not. He gets 18% of my earnings.
18%? That's excellent. My agent charges 25%.
Goes to show you what you know about this business. Face it, I have a rare gift and everybody wants me to show it off. I have to go where the money's best. I can't lollycoodle or play around with anyone. This is a hard-bitten world. I've trained myself not to be fazed about anything.
Excuse me a moment. I have something set on my desk here that was handed to me. I have to read this over. Well, says here that I must inform you that your favorite toy doll, Clarabelle, has just been dropped in the garbage disposal at home and ripped to shreds.
No, you can't be serious.
I'm afraid so.
Oh, no, I had that doll for 6 years. It's my whole life. I need it. I can't go on without it. No, my dolly's gone. Oh, Mommy, help me.
So much for adolescence. We'll be back in another moment. Oh, we're back now. Okay, and now, my next guest is a well-known politician throughout the state, and he's going to share why he's been in the news a lot. Let's welcome Senator Stuart McNally. All right, Senator, you have been in the news a lot the last year. What do you have to say about that?
Oh, you know, I can't complain. I'm just the type of guy people find appealing.
All right. There's been some controversy surrounding you this year. You gave yourself a $2,000 a year raise in pay, and you shut down 2 rather large nursing homes.
Well, my job's tough, so I had to give myself a raise. And the only reason I shut those nursing homes down was because that I have lots of elderly relatives in them.
Oh. What about the incident in which the 19-year-old girl, college student, came to your hotel room one evening?
Well, she was just a college student who sought my advice on government problems. And, well, she came to my apartment at 8, and she left at 9.
Yeah, but I believe that was 9 the next morning.
Well, she did need a lot of advice.
What are your plans for you in the future as the senator?
Well, I think I'll give myself another raise, this time $4,000, and I think I'll take a few more vacations.
Uh-huh. Anything
And,
else?
I was thinking of electing a few more girls to office.
Oh, really?
Gotta have fun.
Oh, well. All right, now, what are your plans, which many people are anxious to know? What are your plans for the state and for the people of this state?
Well, I've got some great plans. I'm going to increase my my public speaking engagements. Pass a bill that will create 5,000 jobs. Add more to better highways. Revise a better tax-paying plan.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well, Senator, we're running out of time here with you, but there was one last thing I wanted to mention. You know, your term, election time is about a year away, and out in the audience on our show tonight, we have 2 radio stations, and we have 3 newspapers, and they are tape recording and writing down everything you're saying about what you're going to do. And what do you think of that?
Wait a minute. No, could we talk about this? No. Hold on, fellas. Hold on.
I take it this is
this
well
won't work.
Remember, you have the right to vote. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Welcome back to the conclusion of Peculiar People. For those of you who have noticed the change in the set, the insurance company came in, took my desk away. It's bill paying time, so well, what can you say? My next guest is Myrna Malloy, nicknamed Moneybags Myrna. She is an extremely wealthy woman, the wealthiest in the world, with total assets coming to over $485 million. She was once the wife of an Arabic sheik and a shipping magnate. Both unfortunately died while their marriage, and she has been left extremely wealthy and has enough money to last 10 lifetimes. She's here today to share some of her feelings about being the wealthiest woman in the world. So, what is it like to have all this money and to be called Moneybags Myrna?
Well, I have so much fun. It's so cute. Why not?
Okay. What are your plans right now in the present with your finances?
Oh, just about anything. Next week I'm meeting with the officials of Maui Island. I'm going to buy it.
I see. And just what do you intend on doing with it?
Would turn it into a huge resort island.
I see. Well, don't the local Hawaiians have any say-so in that? That's been such a sacred island for years and years.
Oh, no. I'll just put them in their boats and send them to another island. And those who want to stay and work for me, I'll pay them 20 pineapples a week. Or coconuts. Well, whichever they prefer.
That's being rather shrewd, isn't it?
Why, absolutely not. They can't stand in the way of progress. I should make a nice, tiny bundle on my new island resort. For a few years, anyway. And then the place will get swallowed up by the volcano.
Well, is it true that you're contemplating buying also the state of Rhode Island and turning it into an amusement park?
Yes, that's my plans. An amusement park.
And talk also has it that you're going to reconstruct the famed Vanderbilt house into a amusement park madhouse?
Why, the Vanderbilt home is already a madhouse.
Okay. You're a woman about the country, and many men have asked for your hand. Any comments on that?
Oh, they've asked for a lot more of me than my hand. But true, politicians, actors, and athletes, they're all after me for dates. I've met some quarterbacks that really know how to throw a pass.
All right. What about your future plans, Myrna?
Oh, I'm off to Europe to visit some dukes and counts and earls and bobs and teds and jets. Get my point?
Yes, I think I do.
Oh, and I plan